Today on Eagle Nation News, June Brown sat down with members of the Creative Writing Club. How could these individuals become the future authors of America?
Suicide prevention is a pressing topic in recent years. How did the community come together this weekend and the annual Out of the Darkness Walk to make an impact?
And finally, Nate Tompkins will be in studio with an exciting announcement regarding the return of a highly sought-after menu item.
Eagle Nation News starts
right now. Good afternoon, Eagle Nation. Today is Monday, November 4th. I'm Cameron Silva.
And I'm Christina Folsom.
Creative Writing Club is a program here at Prosper High School that assists students in improving their writing abilities.
June Brown sat down with the school's organization.
Multiple ways kids at Prosper can express and learn by themselves, and might even learn a new talent they didn't even know was there.
I've been writing ever since I was small. And I don't know, writing is just a way to get out ideas, see like how they play out, or like just write about things that are just you're thinking about, or I don't know, just make someone smile, get out, like vent. There's so many things that you could do with writing.
So the Creative Writing Club, it's basically a club that invites all creative writers to join and to write creatively as they wish. Miss Day was actually the one who decided to come up with the club, and she eventually got Mr. Gill to join in on the club, as well as the rest of us to join in.
We do activities when we're in here, we write together. It's a forum where people can bring their writing and read it to other people, and it's kind of a safe environment where you can read pretty much anything that you write and people get to listen and comment on it. We share things that we've done.
You get to meet new people, they're really accepting, they're really cool to hang out with, and you get to like try new things, you get to like experience new things. We're actually publishing a book, so that's really cool. Like you get opportunities like that you can, I don't know, brag to people about, tell people about.
I just want them to know that there's other people out there who like to write. A lot of times people don't share that, and so if there's other people out there who like to write, a place where they can read their stuff out loud to other people, a place where they can get some feedback, a place where they can hear about events going on, an opportunity to publish. Like when we do this event on December the 10th and December the 17th, we're actually putting together a book that will be published that they can have their work in. Opportunities like that.
Reported from Eagle Nation News, I'm June Brown, Prosper.
The Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport halted flights after a threatening note was found on board one of the flights. Although details of the note have not been released, sources say that passengers were deplaned and ran through security a second time before operations returned to normal.
2 customers enjoying a meal at a McKinney Wingstop were hospitalized after a car came crashing through the front doors. The driver claims that they thought their car was in park, and it is undecided whether or not charges will be filed. Luckily for those who are injured, the injuries are not life-threatening.
Brenna Gibbons now joins us in studio with your Fast Forecast.
Thank you, Cameron. The current temperature is 62 degrees and sunny with wind blowing at 12 miles per hour. Today is a lot warmer than the past week has been, and the good weather should continue on into the rest of the week. The temperatures will range from the 60s to the 70s and be mostly sunny, with an exception of Thursday, where we will be expecting some rain. With your Fast Forecast, I'm Brenna Gibbons. Back to you guys at the desk.
When we return, Kashida Kama reports on how Prosper came together at Windsong Ranch to save lives.
We are open before and after school, during Eagle Time, and during all lunches.
We offer chips, candy, drinks, and also spiritware.
Come to the Eagle Shack!
The Out of the Darkness Walk is hosted every November to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Not only is the walk a great way to bring together the community, but it forms a culture of empathy and kindness among those in attendance.
Kashada Kama reports on the walk that took place last Saturday to tell the stories of those personally affected by suicide. Take a look.
Hope, helping, and healing. These are the words that get some people through their worst times. However, all bad things come to an end and we come together. The Out of Darkness Walk here in Prosper showed that Saturday morning. The Out of Darkness Walk, hosted here in Prosper, is a time to help people as they've been affected by suicide as a community.
I think it's a way to open our eyes, to see how many people are struggling or supporting prevention in the community.
You understand people's points of view a lot more, and a lot of times, it is, if we don't know somebody, it's hard for us to understand where they're coming from. But once you make that connection with somebody, it changes everything. And it helps us come together so that way we can support each other. Because really, to me, we were put on this planet to serve. We're supposed to be servants. We're not supposed to be loners, individuals, and be selfish people. So
the event allowed people to share their own stories of difficult times to know they were not alone.
Even though suicide affects a lot of people, it's often not talked about. It's kept under wraps, and so I think being able to allow people to talk about it, especially those who have experienced loss due to suicide, they can share their personal stories and know that they're not alone.
There is symbolism at this event, from beaded bracelets so everyone can relate, from supporting mental illness to being a victim of losing someone, as well as shoes of those we lost.
It's an honor and memory of them that we're going to go walk and try to be in their shoes, and maybe we understand. Because that's a lot of the things, the problems that we're having, that we see when we talk to people about suicide and depression and thoughts like that. Nobody understands where they're coming from. So you have to look at it from a different point of view, because there's always more sides to the story than what you see. And that's kind of the symbolism that they are trying to use with the shoes.
The Out of Darkness Walk brought all people together who need the three core things: hope, helping, and healing. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Kashida Kamba. Prosper.
Now Nate Tompkins is here in studio with your Talent Talk update, brought to you by Corbridge Orthodontics.
As you may have been able to guess by the lines around Popeyes, they have officially restocked their supply of chicken sandwiches as of yesterday. Once again, people all over the country are rushing out to get the sandwich that sparked the debate between Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. A lot of hype was generated around the sandwich after many started calling it the best of its kind. But after only a couple weeks, the chain told us that they had run out of sandwiches across the country. If you're like me, you didn't get a chance to try the sandwich in its first wave, but I know I'll be heading right over to Popeyes after school to try it out for myself. I doubt Popeyes hasn't been planning the return of their sandwich, considering they brought it back on November 3rd, also known as National Sandwich Day. It also happened to land on a Sunday, the one day of the week Chick-fil-A is closed. But be sure to head over to our Twitter at Eagle Nation News and tell us if Popeyes has the best chicken sandwich in all of fast food, and how long you think they will last this time around.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Christina Folsom.
And I'm Cameron Silva. Live long and prosper.